This being Pride Month, I want to spend a little time talking about labels. Outside of who we are as the labels we put on ourselves, I want to talk about labels on things that we are not fluently intelligent about. Um, there are a lot of times where people, I don't like this certain type of person because blah, blah, blah. And most of the time it's because you don't actually know people who belong to the group of people that you don't like. So it can be, I don't like homosexuals. Most likely you haven't had a healthy interaction with someone who identifies as gay, lesbian. And so you don't actually understand that person. It's just a generalized fear or misunderstanding that you have that causes the creation of a label and a dislike of something. And I'm not here to bash anybody because of this. I just want to be straightforward and really kind of put it out there, put the topic out there because it is important. It's important for us as a society to stop taking our fears and our insecurities out on people that we don't actually know. Now, if you've had someone of a certain group do something harmful to you, I can understand your initial disgruntlement with that group of people, right? But let's be honest, most of the time, no one who is gay, lesbian, bi, queer, trans, no one in this group has actually done anything to you. The issue is that they just don't fit your norm. And what I want to say is educate yourself. I want to say, can we as a people agree to stop judging people because they don't fit our norm, because they are not in the same religion, because they don't live the same lifestyle? We can easily go to church and sit with a group of people who drink, who abuse alcohol, abuse drugs, abuse their children, abuse their spouse, et cetera, and fellowship with people who actually are doing harmful things, but yet go out into the world and mistreat people that are actually not doing anything harmful. They just live differently. It's a thing. It is something that should be addressed, and I am here to address it with love. I have no ill will toward people who haven't caused my family any harm, and no one's currently caused my family any harm. So I say this with the best of intentions and with the hopes that this will bring awareness, it will bring opportunity, and it'll bring potential growth between communities. To sometimes we just need things pointed out. And sometimes it just takes someone pointing out that you know, maybe even someone that you don't know, to say, oh, that there might really be some truth to that. It's okay, you're in your own home, no one's judging you, but you can have that realization to say, oh, that actually does pertain to me. And it's okay for me to acknowledge that I'm here by myself, not being judged. Maybe I should change that. You don't, you wouldn't want someone to do that to you. Or maybe you wouldn't care if somebody did that to you, whatever. But it wouldn't be fair for someone to judge you just because of something that you didn't agree with. And it goes deeper than just this being my view. Well, this doesn't fit my religion. This doesn't fit my beliefs. And that's fine. We have beliefs, we have our religion, and that's fine as long as we're not using our religion to harm people mentally, physically, emotionally. Posting things on Facebook, bashing people for their sins, their lifestyle, and so on and so forth. That's harmful. I know people who do it. And I know that you are good people and you're not necessarily doing it to hurt people. You're just doing it to express your beliefs. However, the context that you use to do it is hurtful and it is harmful. And being the good people that I know you actually are, it's something that I did want to bring to attention in this short little episode or whatnot as well. So let's all just try to be a little bit more aware. Let's all just try to understand not everybody has the same religious beliefs. You wouldn't like someone who's Muslim bashing you for being a Christian. So kind of take that perspective and use it, to maybe change that perspective. You know what? It's not really fair for me to bash and harm people who are different than me. And I'm doing that in the name of religion. I'm doing that in the name of this belief or that belief. And most of the time, that's not actually what that belief even stands for, which is a whole other conversation. But let's work together to try to understand people more, to try to, peace, love, and harmony, whatnot. Be aware, practice a little more self-awareness with ourselves, and just try to do better. I just wanted to use this opportunity to bring a little bit of awareness. Like I said, just because people are different doesn't mean that they're bad or wrong. And it's deserving of the people who go out to the world and they put effort and they try to be good people. It's deserving for them to be loved and appreciated as well. Moral of the story, don't mistreat people just because they don't fit into your belief system or your upbringing or your personal perspective. Let's try to be a little more open-minded and not judge people by their differences because they're not necessarily flaws. We don't want to go to church and, we learn to not judge people for their flaws. It makes less sense to judge people for their differences than it does to judge them for their flaws. So let's take a little time. Let's learn to judge less and respect more. And that's my little Pride Month PSA, if you will. Thank you for listening.